The game starts off with a main menu that allows you to start the game, choose a level, look at the credits, or quit the game. Once you start the game, it leads you into the story at the beginning of the game, which sets the tone for the rest of the Fear engine. The first level of the game begins with a tutorial teaching the player the basic controls of the game, how to move, how to look around, and how to jump, and the basic mechanics that the player will be using throughout the game. When the players use a weapon on the ground, they can pick it up with the E key. The weapon is used to fight the enemies. You can left-click with the weapon to attack an enemy, or you can right-click with the weapon to knock an enemy back. You can tell that an enemy is fightable when it has a health bar above it, and when you're close enough to an enemy, there will be a health bar and the name of the enemy displayed at the top of the screen. When there are multiple enemies near the player, only the closest enemy will be displayed at the top of the screen until it's dead. You'll find gates placed throughout the level, which can be broken with the left click of the sword. Some gates require their guardian enemies to be defeated before the gates can be opened, but some gates don't require the enemies to be defeated. The green pluses will heal your sanity. The blue particles are the checkpoints of the level, and the green particles signify the end of the level, or the goal that you want to get to. On the first spider in the level, you can find two of the AI constructs that we implemented for this game. The first AI construct is the spider's chase, where it will follow the player if the player is within a certain distance of the spider. The second AI construct is the shoot construct, which uses Dead Reckoning, where the spider will try to predict where the player is headed to and aim in that direction to shoot the web. The third AI construct that we implemented is the Fighter AI, which can be observed on this queen spider here. The Fighter AI is a second-order Markov chain which has three different abilities that the spider will use. The first one is a shoot ability, which is the same as the shoot ability from the other spiders, which will shoot a web at the player. The second ability is a regeneration ability, which will regenerate some of its health over time. And the third ability is a split ability where it will spawn enemies around it, which will despawn after a short delay. We created a checkpoint system for our game as well, where the first checkpoint in each level is the start of the level, and as the player progressively reaches new checkpoints, if they ever fall off of the level, they'll be returned to the farthest checkpoint that they've reached with half of the sanity that they had missing. Along with the sanity-based health system come visual effects that augment the player's perception as their sanity decreases. These effects include a change of field of view on the camera, a change of the color of light around the player from white to red, and an image effect that appears on the screen in the form of red clouds around the player's vision. Certain parts of the levels will require sprint jumping to get across larger gaps that normal jumping can't traverse. We have a third level which is much more story-based that reuses the mechanics of the previous levels. We don't want to spoil this level, so to find out what happens at the end of the game, you'll just have to play it.